What's going on, baby? So I haven't made a YouTube video in a minute. I made a couple last year and I just haven't touched it. And I have no idea even what I'm about to fully talk about, but I just wanted to kind of give an update. I am in prep now, so looking to run some shows end of this year, the fall time. And so right now I'm in Austin on the House of Games, one of my favorite gyms. I think they got 3 or 4 locations. I know 3, maybe 4. But I was at the other one yesterday. We're at this one today. I can't remember the address, to be honest. So, but if you comment, you want to know which one I'm at, let me know, I'll tell you. But yeah, man, work's been good. I'm traveling every week now. That's different with this prep, which I kind of like because I travel all over Texas, sometimes out of state, but mainly in Texas. So I get to try different gyms, go to the ones I like, Dallas, Fort Worth. Some that aren't so favorable. You know, sometimes I find myself in Anytime Fitness, Planet Fitness, things like that. But we still get it done. And honestly, I still like that because it breaks up the monotony a little bit, if you know what I mean. Bodybuilding is very monotonous. It's the same things, progressing the same things repeatedly for a long set of time. So I get to, well, I have to adapt and adjust to certain equipment I may not have or may have or what have you to hit the exercises, the movements that I want to hit and that I stick to and progress with. So it's kind of been a blessing, low-key blessing to be traveling every week and try different gyms, especially amazing ones like this. And then other times, like I said, in smaller gyms, but no big deal. It's all a blessing. Coaching is going good. You know, by the way, anyone looking for coaching, I've got clients in their 20s, a couple men, a couple women. I got women and men in the 30s, 40s. Oddly enough, I don't have any in their 50s. And then I have some in their 60s. I got a handful getting in prep for their first show. I'm with one and we put them through an off season. Then we're going to go through a prep. So different things like that. Very exciting. It's growing fast. Started another LLC. It's been a year full of growth, full of challenges. The beginning of the year has just been flying by. But so coaching's going good. It's growing. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, prep or lifestyle, I'll drop the link below or the info in the description. You can tell I haven't done YouTube in a minute, but yeah, man, let's get into this set here. I'm talking too damn much. That's a bitch for single arm movements, man. You gotta rotate the arms. Time I get to this right one, ain't much left in the tank. I got to what, 9, 10 on this one with 2, half reps. This one I was done at like 7 or 8. I got like 4 half and quarter reps. So, but those length and position reps, they matter just as much, man. Don't skip out on them. Don't skip out on them just because you can't get the full rep. Keep going, halfway, quarter way, whatever it may be. I probably sound like I'm like out of shape, huh? Breathing hard as shit. I don't feel as loud as it sounds, but man, we about done with this one. We're going to another piece. But yeah, man, back to my shows. I got 2 or 3 in mind. I'm like 13 weeks out, 15, 16 weeks out, 17, 18 weeks out. So pressing on good, man. I started at 252, and now I'm hovering around 236 on my lows during the week, and sometimes I'll still touch like 239, 240, 1 or 2 days, usually after my off days. Sometimes after my off days, I'm less, but yeah, man, we'll keep chatting. Let's go on to the next. Oh. Yeah, man, so if y'all are interested in coaching, the link's in my bio. You can apply, man. But yeah, what else, man? So this is one of my favorite back rows, this linear T-bar row by Mega Mass. There's a couple different companies now imitating them. Not that it matters. I mean, I think every company should make them, but I like just the simple one right here. You got every grip you need, but some of them have like multi-turn alternating grips, can adjust some all types of crap. But yeah, this one feels really good. If you notice, I controlled the negative. I also got full contraction. You don't have to get every rep. By all means, those lengthen reps are important, but I see so many people. I saw a dude the other day, probably $150 soaking wet. He had 5 plates on here. Did like 10, I'm surprised he even got 10. 10 of the sloppiest half reps I've ever seen. And not one was a full contraction. It was half reps from the beginning, and there was no control going down. I was like, bro, this is why you're the same size every single year. But you gotta perfect the form, man. Get the contraction down and progress slowly. Don't just be hopping the weight just because you see someone else do it. Trust me, there's guys doing 6 plates, 5 plates. Now I usually do a set of a 5 plate for like 7, 8 reps because I'm right about there. But like 6, do I want to do it? Yeah. Guys that I know are in my caliber, in my class, they're doing 6. Some of them really good, but it don't mean I'm gonna hop to it. I'm not gonna build muscle that way. So, but yeah, man, that's kind of up to date with me. Traveling a lot this prep. It's just different too. Every prep's different, man. That's the heaviest I got in off season. Also, the leanest and heaviest I got. I've never held that body composition over 250 with abs. I had a lot of firsts this off season. First over 250, and holding it. I'm not talking about like for a week or a month. I'm talking about like 3 months. Over 240 for most of the off season. Gradually, you know, crept up. I was in the 220s. As y'all know, I went to the hospital after my last show. Lost like 12, 15 pounds from stage weight. So I went from, 212 on stage to 195, 192 actually, leaving that hospital. And then it was a gradual reverse. I bounced back to like 205 fairly quick, 210, but then 210 to 225, 230, that took some months. But it was an experience, man. I definitely learned about myself, patience. It definitely taught me a lot, man, and I'm very grateful and appreciative. Because this can be taken from you anytime. You can get an injury, get sick, get a twisted bowel blockage, and feel like you ruined months or years of progress. Your body will respond quicker than you think, man. Don't give up. Your body will respond a lot quicker than you think. But yeah, man, I'm going to finish this one and then go on to the next exercise. Think about what else to talk to you about. I'm trying to do these weekly. I'd like to. I don't have a videographer follows me around. If y'all have that, you're spoiled, man. And I can't stand when you YouTubers are like, bro, just pick up the camera and post. Just pick up the camera. When you have a full-time job, also do coaching part-time, but also full-time, and bodybuild part-time, but full-time. And you know how many things I'm doing, man? To pick up a camera and film everything, put a tripod up, get the fuck out of here. Most of those guys, that is their life, YouTubing and or coaching or both. Like, and more power to you. I'm not knocking it at all due respect. But don't say without hesitancy, oh, just pick up a camera and record, just get on YouTube. Bro, not everyone can live and die by the camera and has a videographer follows them around. If you have that, you are spoiled. You are blessed. So I just want to say that. But I want to try and do 1 video a week. Like I said, right now I'm 13, 14 weeks out. So I think my 12-week out mark's next week or the next. So I'd like to, as I'm in this 90 days-ish period, kind of do a weekly update, man. Just keep y'all along with me. So I got some awesome sponsors this year. Pros is taking care of me every single month. All my supplements, vitamins. Gym Reaper, man, coming through. Had a great conversation. What was it, a month or 2 ago now? With the athlete manager, man, brought me on. Already selling hundreds a month. TikTok shop, Instagram. My code will be live soon. Man, they're taking care of me. Just clothing, the gear, everything, man. Belts, you name it. Socks, underwear, shorts, training gear, hoodies, warm-up sets, all of it, man. So very blessed. My recovery center there in San Antonio takes care of me. CryoFit Alamo Ranch. Shout out to them. Peptides, which I don't really get much peptides from them, but cryo, sauna, my IV therapy, glutathione, all my vitamins, everything like that. Ice baths, man, all that. They got compression therapy, everything, just keeping me training. I go there at least once a week. Really helps me recover. And then Physique Wellness Group for all my peptides, man. Abila 10 is most of my codes, especially if y'all want Ratatouille. Man, the best, third party tested, 99% purity. Don't be falling for this cheap ass Retta. Most likely you're not getting 90% purity either. So if you want some real Ratatouille, real results, third party tested, 90% purity peptides, man. The link's also gonna be in my bio. You can find it on my Instagram or my YouTube here, or shoot me a DM. Abila 10 saves you like 50, 60 bucks. So saves you a lot, man. So, all right, man, let's get to the next exercise. Oh, shit. So yeah, man, what else? We moved recently, about a month and a half ago. We thought it was gonna be like our easiest move yet. That was like, I don't even know how. We actually got rid of a lot. We've downsized like a lot of just personal possessions every move. And I thought it was gonna be our easiest one. We both did. We had movers, everything. Like, I don't move myself anymore. Like, we packed our boxes, but we just delegate. They show up, they load everything, unload. But it was still the most exhausting move we've had to date. And I've personally moved 10, 12 times. Me and my wife have moved 6, 7 times in our marriage. And man, that was, I don't know how. It was like the worst. I don't know if just getting older and just not liking moving, but absolutely sucked. I was put down for like 3 or 4 days. My training, I dropped 7 or 8 pounds after the move, and I didn't get it back for like 4 or 5 days. I was a lot weaker for those couple of training days too. And it was right before prep. Thank goodness we scheduled it like 2 weeks before I started prep, maybe a week. But so I'm glad that was out of the way and not like right now. I would not want to do that, 13 weeks out. But man, this is a converging lat pull down. Is that what it says? Yeah. The convergent lat, super lat machine, Panada. They always got a super fancy name with it. But absolutely love this one. This probably connects to everybody. Panada's equipment's top tier. But the lat squeeze I get on this is amazing. So I may have gone up a little bit too much. It doesn't take much weight on this machine. Like, if you're normally 3 or 4 plates on many machines, this is different. Now, you still may be 3 or 4 plates. I may be a weak bitch. I don't know. But we're going to try this, 8 to 12. If I can get 8 and they good, it's a good set. It's good, man. But I may drop the weight so I can get closer to that 10 or 12 range. So let's get it right here. Let's see. Shit. I got more than I thought. That was a good set, man. If y'all wondering why I'm using these lifting hooks, these completely take out grip, which, don't get me wrong, using lifting straps on my pull days has absolutely, like, I'm convicted, has absolutely increased my size of my back, my depth. Now, it's not where I want it to be yet, but in the last 2 years, year and a half, I've been strict with using lifting straps on pull days. Most of my main pull movements, my first 2 or 3 exercises, they have significantly added tissue to my back, size and strength. Your forearms, your biceps, all that gives out way before your lats do, man, before your back does. So now, I don't recommend using full-on hooks every single workout. These will spoil your ass, and these are definitely like a cheat code. Like, I can literally just hook this. It's a metal hook and not use my fingers at all. I don't recommend that on a long-term basis, but like me, I'm coming off terrible tennis elbow, which, by the way, BPC 157, TB 500. Links in my bio. Save you 50, 60 bucks, code Abila 10. Physique Wellness Group. Absolutely saved myself. I took that, about 2 or 3 months. I'm actually still taking it at a lower maintenance dose. It's also saved my shoulder. I've hurt my shoulder, my labrum a couple times. Was supposed to have surgery 4 or 5 years ago. I did BB57, 157, and TBI 500 for like 5 or 6 months. After 2 or 3 months, I was pain-free, completely gone, and kept lifting and prepped, did a show, everything. I get minimal agitation off and on, especially if I'm in the off season, I gain weight. Something about just the bigger size starts to really like make my shoulder hurt more regular, but I know it's like temporary, if that makes sense. But I just hop on BPC, kind of fixes it, heals it, and it does. I mean, I'll go pain-free for a year, year and a half. I actually started having some shoulder pain when I left. No reason why. I don't even know why, but I'll put some BPC in it during this prep. Man, it's just good systematically too. Helps with a lot of things. If you got more questions, comments, shoot me a DM, leave me a comment if you want to know more about some of those peptides, man, like BPC and TB500. But that's why I've been using them. I'm about 90% recovered. I can actually, for y'all that didn't know, I couldn't do curls. I don't even think my coach knew. I couldn't do curls or lat raises for about 2 months of my off season. My shoulder got better, but my bicep, my pain was so bad right here, doing a curl excruciating, and it actually would hurt up into the shoulder. About 3 or 4 months of my off season, no curls. So my arms look teeny tiny, that's why. All I could do was triceps, 0 curls. I mean, I was down to like 5s and burning. So I'm on the tail end of the recovery, and these have been a game changer. Like, I was really worried and concerned with my pull days because every single grip hurt. I mean, every movement didn't matter. Horizontal, vertical, didn't matter the pull movement. But these absolutely helped me recover quicker and actually get stronger and go heavier while with an injury. So to each his own, but these were a lifesaver, man. Also by Jim Reaper, neoprene, heavy duty, double lined. Like, these are legit, man. These are legit. The link is in my bio. The code will be live this week. My TikTok shop has more discounts, so go to that link in my discount. And I have a whole playlist of my Jim Reaper items. So I think these are 20-25% off right now. One of the best ones. I've had a couple other companies. These are amazing. Like, the standard, the quality, just amazing, man. Every little detail, the logo, everything, the durability, the stitching, all of it, man. So check them out. I'm gonna get back to this. I'll wrap it up with y'all here in a little bit, man. All right, man, this is like my 3rd time doing this mega mass seated row. You can do several different hand positions, raise the seat, increase your depth or closeness depending on your range of motion, length of your arms. But I love this one. This one's a good alternative. Now, all these fancy mega mass Panada machines, there's obviously a dumbbell or an old school, just cable movement to hit all of these. But I gotta say, these are really made to connect with the body. Like, I love all these Panada and a lot of the mega mass equipment. You can stabilize, you can protect your back if you got low back issues. You can really isolate and focus on what you're trying to hit without overcompensating and using other body parts. Like happens very commonly with going too heavy on cables or dumbbells or barbells. So those all have their time and place, but you can definitely build a crazy physique. Look at the open class. Most of those guys, your top 5 open guys, they're all using equipment like this on a daily basis. So anyways, let's get to it. Let's see how this feels. Actually, I'm doing wide grip right here. Nice and slow down. Control the negative. Squeeze at the top. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think I'm burned. All right, baby. So we're pretty much done with most of our bag movements. Sometimes I will do like a finisher, solely just me, not in my plan. And I'll do 100 reps of either like a lat pull down, nothing single arm. You'll be too gassed for that. Something, either a row or some vertical movement. And I'll get 100 reps within 5 minutes. So if I can get that in 3 sets, 2 sets, typically it's somewhere between 3 and 5 sets. But besides that, I'm gonna hit some rear delts, get some face pulls, and then I usually pick 2 bicep movements. So like a preacher curl and a hammer curl, something like that. So that's probably what I'll do today. what else, man? What else can I share with y'all? Catch up, man. Again, I want to make this a weekly thing, so please drop some comments on what type of content you want to see, how I can make y'all's lives better, give you some tips, ideas, how I handle this lifestyle. Like I said, I travel every single week, mostly by car, but sometimes by plane. I've traveled for shows. I travel to see family. I don't miss a meal. I don't miss a training session. I get it all done. Family time, work. I coach clients on Saturdays, really throughout the whole week, but most of my check-ins are on Saturdays. I do that almost the whole day. Just depends on how it goes. But yeah, man, anything I can do to help y'all out with peptides, with coaching. Again, check the link in my bio if you're interested in lifestyle coaching or prep coaching, stepping on the stage for the first time. I got some young cats that are stepping on for the first time. I got an older gentleman in the 60s gonna step on stage for the first time. Super excited for him, man. He's in killer shape for his age. But yeah, right now I'm on 5 meals. I eat 5 meals. That's kind of my sweet spot. I know some guys do 4, some guys do 6. Sorry if I'm talking loud. Music is blaring in here, man. They always got good vibes in here, but it's loud. Right now, my calories, man, I checked them maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I haven't looked since, and we've had some cuts. I'm around, if I had to guess, around 3,000, give or take. I might be at 2,800, might be at 31. I was at like 34, 35 before we started prep, so I'm around 3, give or take. But food's good. I got higher carbs around my training. My cream of rice is down, my toast is down, things that I like and enjoy. My fruit is out of the plan. I enjoy my apple, my bananas, things like that, my blueberries. So it's, the hunger's there, metabolism's there. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving as I get hungrier, leaner, tighter. My core is already tighter, man. Everything is coming together. I'm pretty excited for the physique I'm going to bring this year. I'm already bigger than every prep at this stage than I've ever been. So it's exciting, man. Now the competition, they get better every single week, every single year too. So, that's the shitty part. You can progress every single year, but guys that have been beating you, they're progressing too. So at some point you got to catch them while they're slowing down, or you just got to surpass them and you got to go harder than their speed, so don't get discouraged. If you bring a better physique, you keep beating yourself every year, man. I'm kind of getting on a tangent here, but the goal is always to win, always to progress. Second call outs, first call outs, top 5, top 3, top 2, whatever it may be. Everyone has their small goals, but don't get discouraged if you bring a knockout lights package and you've gotten better and maybe you're still 4th, 5th into first call outs, second call outs, whatever, man. These other guys are progressing too. You just got to keep working. And man, it's a longevity game. Keep working, keep after it. Not everybody just turns pro, first stage on pro stage, and then, first pro show they do is first call outs. Man, that's far and few between. That's a blessing if you like that. That's more power to you, but not everyone's like that, man. So you got to love this shit, man. You got to love the lifestyle. You got to embrace it. Dig into the grind, dig into the hard times, and you'll come out, man. You'll come out on top. You'll come out successful and reaching those goals. It just may not be within a month or first pro show like some guys, man. And that's far and few. Like I said, that's not everybody, man. All right, let me shut up. Let me do this set. You gotta get them last reps, man. Too many people just 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15. They might start burning at 13. They get 2 reps and they stop, man. I see it all the time. You got a progressive overload, man. Pushing yourself every single week. Sometimes you may make progress in 2 weeks. Other times it may take 2 months, 6 months. But you gotta be trying, man. Too many people in the gym. Now, not like this gym. A lot of gyms like this environment, this bodybuilding atmosphere, a lot of guys are here to get better, to work, to progress. A lot of your corporate gyms, your most common ones, Crunch, Planet Fitness, Golds, things like that, man. These guys look the same every single year. They're not progressing, they're not challenging themselves. They think they get stuck or hit a plateau and they think that's it, and they just stop and they satisfy with that. You can't, man, you can't. Little reps like that was just a small example of a much bigger topic, if you know what I'm getting at. Little reps like that, even those pulse reps, those half reps, keep that tension on there, keep that burn going. Go another 5, 6 reps past that burn. That's where you grow, that's where you adapt, that's where you challenge yourself, man. You just stop right when it starts burning, you're not gonna get nowhere. those first 10 reps and it starts burning and then you stop at 12, what work did you put in? The first 10 were easy, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But we about to wrap it up. I'm gonna hit my biceps, my face pulls. I'm gonna do some cardio at the end. I'm probably gonna break it up. I gotta drive here in a little bit, gotta work. And I wanna do some cardio after, you know, being in the car. I like to move my body after and also break up my exercise into 2 parts of my day, even when it's low, 30 minutes, man. I'll do 15 now, 15 later. And that's just to have movement later in my day. So I don't do it all in once. And then the rest of the day is sitting or driving or just, you know, walking or, you know, at my desk. So we're going to finish up and then I'll catch y'all on the flip on the end, man. All right, man. That's going to be a wrap up. I was going to get on the stairs, which I'm about to, but I mean, I was about to get on it with the camera and just wrap it up, chat with y'all, but there's some people over there, so it's not like the best spot to be talking and recording. But man, this was good. Again, drop some comments, shoot me a DM, some recommendations, some things I can start talking about. This one was a pretty long one because I was showing the workout, rambling, talking, catching up. My next videos, I'll probably get between 10 and 20 minutes, man. Might just do some at home in the kitchen. You know, just other day in the life, just talking, keeping up. Again, kind of giving a 1 week update. Each week I get closer to the show. So this one's going to drop here this weekend. That'll be about 13, 12 weeks out, something like that. And then every week I'll drop another one. That's the goal. Don't hold me to that. I've made 2 or 3 YouTube videos before and then not done it for like 6 months. So I'm gonna try, man. I got a busy schedule. I basically have to record during my week sometime, which takes time, man. Like I'd already be getting on the stairs and say I'm talking. Or there was times I'd have already started my set, but I was talking. So it's not the most convenient when you want to train, get after it. And that's what I'm here to do. Not, you know, my goal isn't to be the best YouTuber. It should be the best bodybuilder I can be and progress. So in a sense, it does distract and take away from that. But like I said, 10, 12, 15-minute video, it's just not that challenging. And then I got to edit it. You know, I like my shit to be professional. I've got videos in the past do not look that great. But yeah, man. So y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all want to see, what y'all think. And I appreciate it, man. Y'all take care.
No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory, I